we've had a lot of discussions about mental health throughout all of these hearings, and I apologize if somebody had asked you this already, but I was just wondering what's included in the budget to help address the mental health challenges I think that our SUNY and CUNY students face today.
In the budget, well, you know that we have a lot of, we are charged to use on our campuses some of the federal stimulus money for mental health on our campuses. So $24 million will be applied to mental health from the federal stimulus packages, and $1 million will be continued from the budget. So we're going to put all of that together. It's, we've been moving forward on these issues. We've had a task force in place for the last 2 years, and it finally reported out. I was one of the co-chairs on that task force with Dr. Wayne Riley from Downstate Medical. COVID made us wait a bit to get our final recommendations in place. But once we got our final recommendations in place, we've been moving forward. We have moved forward on telehealth. It's been very successful. It was with Upstate Medical, and now we will also have a location in Downstate Medical, and that's a 24/7 counseling service that is remote counseling service that students absolutely love and take advantage of to the maximum. So we're going to expand that. That's going to be really wonderful for our students. We're of course going to hire.
Oh, sorry, because maybe I could follow up with you on that, because I'm going to run out of time and I want to make sure I can ask you. I have 2 more questions if you don't mind, but I would love to continue the conversation with you because this is something that's really important to me.
Okay.
But my other question is, while higher education, of course, is very important, it's not necessarily the path that every student wants to take. Do you think that SUNY could play maybe a bigger role through partnerships in bolstering career and technical education?
I think so. I think with P-TECH and early college, high school, I think that we are playing a bigger and bigger role. And with apprenticeships, we are playing a bigger and bigger role. And certainly the community colleges are stepping up into these roles. We have graduated more than 300 students with P-TECH degrees. They identify in high school. It's a 6-year program. They go right into careers that are designated. This is an important piece for an educated populace.
Thank you. And I also, recently I heard from EMS first responders in my district who complete their continuing education through Dutchess Community College who are opposed to the booster mandate. These individuals have been on the front line since the start of the pandemic, and they are currently vaccinated and must wear masks to attend. The program they attend would bring them to campus for about 3 to 5 sessions, and classes are usually only about 10 students. So for these reasons, they feel the booster requirement is kind of onerous, especially at a time when COVID numbers are rapidly declining. And at a time when faculty and vendors are exempt from this booster requirement, how do you justify requiring it for attendees of programs like this that are so vitally important?
Well, we're relying on the experts. We have an expert panel in SUNY that has helped us come to our decisions about what we require, and it's made up of researchers and doctors. They guide us in making our decisions, so we're relying on that going forward. Hopefully, we reassess it. So we will be reassessing as the numbers of perhaps Omicron come down, or we move with no variant in the near future, we hope. We will make some changes in what we require, but for now, the booster requirement stays.
It's kind of like a slap in the face that faculty doesn't have to, yet the people that are coming here for these vital services do. So I would hope that it's reconsidered. And